Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about the top 10 best wilderness survival schools. So make sure to watch the full video. This is a list of some of the best wilderness survival schools in the world. These schools have proved themselves as the top providers of this potentially life-saving training. 10. Sigma 3. I went through the 4 to 5 day instructor program at Sigma 3 Survival School and loved every minute of it. From learning the essentials like bow drills and water purification to basic traps and shelters, we also learned to make bows, tan hides, do some seer training, and spend time alone in the woods with nothing more than a knife. I went in a complete novice. I must have learned something, however, as I survived 30 days alone in the Ozarks a few months after I graduated with some basic tools. I believe Sigma 3 is great school with great instructor. My experience was fantastic in my first basic training course. The teaching style was something that gave the group of strangers the confidence to work together as a family. I'm eager to return to Sigma 3 to continue my learning process in wilderness survival skills. 9. Tom Brown Jr. Tracker School. If you haven't heard of Tom Brown Jr., the tracker, then you must be very new to this. He is one of the founding fathers of the modern survivalist movement and one of the first to popularize native spirituality intermingled with survival training. Manahawkin, New Jersey. One of the best out there. His teaching style may not be for everyone, but he has a lot to share. A lot what others teach can be traced to Tom Brown's lineage. Tom is the real deal. I have taken many classes at the Tracker School, and I rarely go elsewhere. The experience is not hardcore, but the skills taught are equal to any. 8. Ancient Pathways. One of the few schools to offer a pocket knife-only course, Ancient Pathways has been a leader in the industry for some time. They trained everyone from U.S. military to movie stars, and their desert survival training is outstanding. Flagstaff, Arizona. Have been a student numerous times. Nothing better other than real life. And that doesn't always end on schedule or as planned. Top rated. 7. Mountain Shepherd Survival School. I personally have attended class at Mountain Shepherd Wilderness Survival School, and it's awesome. Reggie knows his stuff. He'll teach you the difference between real world and Disney World. I've also attended other survival schools, one of which was with a celebrity of the survival show world. I won't say his name. I'm not into ruining one's name and reputation. But Mountain Shepherd taught me 100 times more survival skills than I've ever seen on these survival shows. Go to Mountain Shepherd. You'll regret it if you don't. My first survival class was at Mountain Shepherd with Reggie. After 9 years, I have retained and used the instructions learned. The techniques are easy to learn, retain, and can be used many times over in all types of endeavors and environments. Prepare, practice, prevail. Mountain Shepherd is run by a former U.S. Air Force SEER instructor and is a great place to learn tried and true techniques. You'll find this school on any list of top survival schools. 6. The Human Path. I had a truly transformative, beautiful, challenging, interesting, and educational experience spending 2 weeks learning primitive skills at the Human Path. There are things you learn and experiences that will stay with you for life. No bull, just reality mixed with compassion and a huge wealth of knowledge that is delivered in a humble and accessible way. Whatever you think you know about life and being authentic, go to the Human Path and be humbled and learn. There is the sort of education you can't get enough of. Next time I'm anywhere near San Antonio, I'll do every course they offer. You should too. 5. Woodlore, Mears Bushcraft. Long before Bear Grylls and Sir Viverman, there was Mears. Mears is a legend in the field and operates courses internationally. He can take you tracking through Namibia, Africa, or trekking through the frozen Arctic. He has trained British military forces as well as law enforcement, and has even helped police track a fugitive on a real-life manhunt. London, England. 4. The Pathfinder School. It is a superb school with superb instructors. In addition to Canterbury, several instructors also have their own YouTube channels so you can get a taste for personalities and what you will learn. Check out the Gray-Bearded Green Beret and Corporal's Corner on YouTube, as well as Dade Canterbury's YouTube channel, and you will get a good flavor for the training there. Ignore the comments from haters who have never been there if you are actually interested in getting quality training. Absolutely ridiculous. Home of disgraced expert Dade Canterbury, who still falsely claims to be a former Army Ranger and sniper, when he never even tried out for those schools. He is the epitome of the internet tough guy and has a huge couch potato following guys. They love talking on forums, but hate the outdoors. No serious organizations or individuals train there, or ever will. 3. Karamat Wilderness Ways. Having been to classes with Creek Stewart, Dade Canterbury, and Tom Brown Jr., Morris Kuchansky is the godfather of Bushcraft, and Kelly Harleton Dragon and Randy are his disciples. This is the school for serious Bushcraft students and instructors in training. While Karamat may not have a slick website like Creek or a full store like Dave, this is the school for those who are in the know. And he doesn't lie about his background like Dave Dingleberry. He also actually hunts and doesn't believe you can kill big game with a slingshot/wrist rocket like Dave Dingleberry. He also would never claim you can make fire with a bag of urine like Dave Dingleberry. This is one of the best survival skills schools in the world. Top-notch instructors who actually know what they are doing. Morris Kuchansky, need we say more? Kelly Harleton, Morris says Kelly is better than himself. Great people, from all walks of life. Nice location in the middle of Jack Pine. 2. Maine Primitive Skills School. A 30-year-plus school owner/martial artist here, with 13 years military experience in basic scouting, survival skills, but out of the picture for a while. When I started looking for a survival school, this one stood out above the rest. First, it was the name that caught my eye. If I were to spend time, money, passion on something, I wanted something more than just survival. I wanted basic to advanced skills, knowledge, and understanding behind what was being taught. This was it. Yes, the first stage that they teach is survival, which was an amazing weekend. But I was amazed at the ability of the apprentices who were attending. I mean WOW. Everything you could think of that dealt with survival, homesteading, thriving, primitive skills, bushcrafting, tracking, latest and the greatest tech, but also the absolute in the historical native way, the primitive do-it-yourself. You name it, it was there. Also, they had guest instructors with well over 40+ years experience. 1. Thomas Coyne Survival Schools. This school is all about practical knowledge and skills that will save your life and the lives of those you're with when faced with any survival situation in the wilderness. What makes you feel good during these classes isn't some spiritual enlightenment journey or learning about and buying all those useless survival tools being sold to the masses. What makes you feel good is knowing that when it hits the fan and the situation get real, you're fully prepared to keep breathing, eating, and drinking until you can get yourself out or signal your location to others who can help. If you want true survival training in how to think and what to do in a survival situation, go to SDSC. If you want to blow your money, go somewhere else. I went through the training and have used what I've learned to help myself and those I'm with through a few minor emergencies. Thankfully, nothing major has happened yet, but if and when it does, I know I'll be prepared. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.